everybody. I went live a little bit early. I couldn't help myself. I was too excited. How is everybody? I hope it doesn't buffer much tonight. I am at the beach. I don't know. I'm having to do a little bit of reconfiguring here. I got some wires tangled. Hang on. Anyway, I'm at the beach. I got a little bit of sun today. I got to reach behind here. Sorry. Hang on. I'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't hit the live buttons too soon. Hang on. It's hard to reach behind there. Okay, now got it. Hi. Anyway, I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. It's dark here, so you can't see. I had opened the curtains hoping that I could show you the ocean because I'm parked right by it. The attendant at the booth said that I would be fine. I told him how much fancy free weighed and everything, and he said, just stay close. I'm shutting the curtains. I was hoping it wouldn't get so dark that you'd be able to see the ocean. But anyway, he said, just park close to the entrance and you'll be fine. And the Bandit's looking at me like, who are you talking to? Anyway, so that's what I did. I parked close to the entrance. But I'm like, man, I had better not have to get a tow truck in the morning. So I'm hoping not. And I had my curtains open because I was so hoping you guys would get to see the ocean. Anyway, that didn't work out. So I'm shutting the curtains because people are driving by looking at me like, what are you doing in there in all those lights? Anyway, hi everybody. It looks like it's buffering a little bit. I hope not on your end. Good to see you. I've got such a jam-packed schedule tonight. I'm really excited about it. Here comes Bandit. He's like, who are you talking to, Mom? Why are you yelling? It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You guys, we went to the ocean today for the first time, I'm assuming, for this little guy, and it's been a long time for me. And he was so happy. I've never seen an animal that happy about something. He was just thrilled to death. Wanted to play with the seagulls and the tides. He wouldn't go in the ocean. He allowed himself to get wet, but he wouldn't like go in the ocean. But he would play with the tides coming in and out. And I was just, I tried to capture it on film, but it was just me, and so it was hard to keep up with him on leash and try to film too. But anyway, let me catch up with some of the comments here and see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Oh, living the RV local life. You guys be safe. No, I know what it's like. I've been staying in rest areas and truck stops and Walmarts, and tonight I get to stay on the beach. And I mean, my front right tire, I'm rear wheel drive, so I should be okay, but my front right tire kind of sunk a little. But the guy says I'll be okay, and I am parked about a foot from the high tide line, and high tide isn't until 10:30 again in the morning. It's already come tonight, so I'll book out of here by 10:30 in the morning, probably a lot faster than that because I don't want to get stuck. And anyway, I should be okay. I'm sure hoping I'll be okay. And anyway, welcome to my channel, Living the RV Local Life. And anybody else that is new here, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But you say that you're very tired, so please be safe no matter what. And just so many wonderful people on here. Look at this. You guys be sure to hit the like button for me. And what else have we got going on? So many people. This is so wonderful. I just love it. Yes, new Nomadic and Joan, forgot what Joan goes by on here, but they are at the RV Village rally in Swansea, Florida, and having a wonderful time. So good to see that. And I know I'm going back and catching up. Hi, Lauren. Good to see you on here. I saw you on here. And thank you everybody for watched me on Rusty's channel. That is Rusty 78609. I sound like him, right? I hung out with him enough that I picked up some of his mannerisms. Anyway, go to Rusty 78609. He put up here, Bandit, you come over here. I'm afraid I'm gonna make you mad because I keep petting on him because I'm so excited. Anyway, he put up a video today. We camped next to each other, and it was so crazy. you know what? I'm going to add a topic to tonight. I don't know how to do this. Not yet, but I'm going to add a topic, and I'm going to talk about this week's what would you call it? This week's maniac stuff. I like I've been stuck on a cattle guard, and Bandit saw horses for the first time, and I'll talk about this week's craziness in a minute. First, I want to say, thank you, happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and thank you, Debra VanSandt. I'll talk about Rusty's video some more in a minute. And let's see, yes, it was really cool to be with Rusty, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I want to back up and say a big, huge shout out to my mods. And you guys all know Robert Witham, he is on here, and thank you, Robert, and Noreen N. Those two are really responsible for doing a lot of links. And Gina Beans is on here as one of my mods. And what Gina does for me is she keeps track of any of the super chat tips that come in for the night, and reminds me of that afterwards, so I can be sure to thank everybody, and also just helps me out. Friend extraordinaire. Sandy is Jam Van, and Sandy is on here, and Sandy just got back from a vacation in Florida, so I'm at the beach and not the same one she was at, but Sandy just got back from a wonderful vacation with her daughters, which is always so special for mom and daughters to get to go hang like that, and I think it's wonderful that the daughters, the husbands, support them in that, and she and her daughters have dinner every Friday night, so she might be coming in late tonight. And then I have Bridget, the Nomadic Healer, is on here as one of my new mods. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. And then Joan J. Joan, if you will say hello, please, with a purple heart or something when you get a chance, so I can make you a mod. You won't be seeing her do a lot on the Friday Night Live chats, but what she does is to help everybody out. She sends me time markers for the topics, and though I'm going to go back and put those in the last couple of, there you are. Thank you, Joan. I'm going to go back and put those on the last couple of, hey, Jim Van made it. I'm going to go back and put that on the last couple of, if you'll look in the pinned comments, let me make her a moderator right quickly. There you go. There you go, Joan. You should be a moderator now. So I'm going to go back on the video descriptions and on the pinned comment and put in time markers for each topic, so that people, if are interested in a particular thing, they can fast forward to that. And so that's very helpful, not only for me, so I don't have to spend my data doing that, but also for anybody that's going to be watching. So you guys give Joan a shout out for being willing to do that. And let's see if I missed anything. Let me go back and see. Oh, thank you for posting that, Gina. It's very important. Let me go back and see. My cousins are on here in Texas. I'm headed to see them. I can't wait. I'll be there in a couple of days, I think. I have to look at my schedule. Every day, you guys, I'm so grateful for technology, because I can't remember. And so every single day I have to go look at my schedule and see where I'm supposed to go next. And so people are like, how do you do this? And it's like, I do it literally one day, one page, 1 hour at a time. And I just keep on plugging. But I think I'm supposed to be there on Monday. I'll see. But yeah, and I'll give Bandit a hug for you. He's I don't know what he's doing. Y'all can see his butt. He's looking down at the floor. I guess he's going to abandon ship. I better hold some wires up. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Okay, so let me go back to, let's talk calamity. That's what we're going to call this. This is topic number 1, Joan. I'm throwing one in on you, sorry. This week's calamity. So, like I was saying earlier, I have, I had a, got stuck on the cattle guard, and the week before that, Bandit met horses for the first time and beat on me. And this week wasn't really a calamity, but it's two really fun things. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. Sorry. Thank you, Nomadic Healer Bridget. I'm glad you saw that and liked it too. the drive across Texas is very long. See, I want to talk with you guys and not just talk to the screen, but I sometimes can't do both. So let me just focus now, not on what y'all are saying, but on my story so that I can move on down the road. So, he kind of outed me on my location. I'm not there anymore, but I'm sitting in my van and I'm working, and he is one of the people I'm subscribed to. And one of his videos pops up and it says Falcon Lake State Park. And I'm like, oh, I wonder when he was here, because that's where I was. And so I click on that, and most of his videos, he doesn't edit. So they're kind of like live videos. And he's like, oh, look there. There's a van with a lot of solar on top. And I was like, he just drove by here. And I jump out and I look, and sure enough, he's going down the road. Pretty crazy. And so I just waited till he came back from his drive, and we were camped right next to each other. And so we got to meet, and we did interviews of each other, and his interview of me went up on his channel today, and mine won't be up for him because I'm behind, and purposefully. So much for not giving out my location, but I'm behind purposefully, and his will go up in March. So you guys be sure to see both those videos, and go check out Rusty78609 and give him a shout out from Debra, please. Let's see what else. Let's see. Oh yeah, thank y'all for posting that, and Gina, thank you for posting that. I was surprised. People kept telling me, and if Freedom Dove and anybody else is on here, I owe you an apology, because I said that's not true, and I thought I better do some digging and go and look and see, because it didn't used to be true. Something's changed, because I would have put up a notice a lot sooner had I known that. And so I went and looked, and so I don't know what has changed, but that is absolutely what they do. And so I want you to know I appreciate it no matter what, and that is just an FYI for you. And I'm just out here having the time of my life. Bandit just threw a toy across the van. He shakes his head and lets it go, and it just flies, and it almost landed over here. Gina, thank you for the apples. That she does that. All of my mods do apples if they need my attention on something, because I'm like looking up here, looking here, and I got a dog. And so the apples tell me, pay attention to me. So if you're not a mod, please don't do it, because then I'll really get messed up. But no, Gina, PayPal doesn't allow for individual contributions at this time. Only to sign up as a patron, and for that, and I'm only asking because that's the minimum they'll let you sign up, is $1 a month. So you can be a patron for $1 a month, but you can't make individual contributions in between. So there you go. And let me look at what my next thing is. Let's see. Okay, so I had to respond to somebody right away. Hey, Chuck and Letty on here. Hi there, Chuck and Letty. I'm going to be seeing them in Alabama. I'm going to be seeing a lot of you that are on here pretty soon, and that includes some mini meetups, and I'll be talking about that in a minute. I really am going to have mini meetups in 6 different states. It's already in the works, and some places are already, the pavilions and everything are already reserved, because my friends that I'm going to go see are helping me out in doing that. And so, yes, my first topic tonight is my love-hate relationship with being a nomad. You want up now? Okay. Oh, jump the wires. Good boy. Is my love-hate relationship with being a nomad. Of course, I'm on the beach tonight. Can you guys hear it? Let me quit talking and let you hear it. Can you hear the beach? Can anybody hear it? Y'all might not be able to. It's coming in my fan. It's so nice. Yes, Stony Jenkins, gonna have one in Texas. I'll talk about the mini meetups in a minute. Yay! Hi, Mark and Irene. They had a wonderful live chat last night. Theirs is not boring. They're not just a talking head. They do slideshows, and they have green screen, and they do all this super duper fabulous stuff. So, but y'all go check out Adventures with Jane. They had a great live chat last night. Yes, y'all can hear the waves. I'm so happy about that. Okay, squirrel. Oh yeah, my love-hate relationship with being a nomad. So obviously being on the beach, I'm pointing to the sky because y'all can hear it through my roof vent. But being on the beach is just one of those, what I call whipped cream moments, and just, those Instagram moments that are just lovely. And Gina puts up a bunch of tidal waves. And so I just, hi Lauri, good to see you on here. I don't see anything that you deleted. Don't worry about it, Joan. You're good. I don't see anything deleted, and I would be the first one to see it. So you're okay, bud. I see. I forgot. See. I've been traveling a lot, so I'm a little bit skippy, and I didn't have my Starbucks today. This trip has turned me into a Starbucks addict. I'm not joking. It's like I'll be driving, and all of a sudden I'm like, I need Starbucks, and it's like nobody needs Starbucks, but my body now thinks it does. I am so addicted to Starbucks, but it has helped me through, and so that's part of what I want to talk about. Being on the beach is beautiful, obviously, but I'm here a day early because I ended up having to, Cody, Wyoming is cold, but I ended up having to drive again an extra, I think it was 3.5 hours, because the place that I was going, you can go, because the place that I was going to stay was the parking, the camping was no bueno, was not good. And so I just stopped by Starbucks, got me another Starbucks, and went on down the road. And that's what you need to know if you're out here. You don't always get these Instagram and whipped cream moments. Sometimes it's just like, oh, I got to keep driving, and it need is with me, but it can be an added stressor, and if you're tired, it can be an issue. And so I just, that's not really love hate. This is love. The beach and being here is love. But so last night I was in a Walmart, and I went in. I always go in and ask. Even there was tons of RVs there. This particular Walmart closed at midnight, and so looky there, Debra VanSandt, for my next Starbucks. Thank you. I can guarantee you it'll be in the morning. So just know you're going to be having morning coffee with me, Debra, because I'm not going to sleep. This is beautiful, and you'd think I'd sleep. He's playing. Y'all can't see him. I need to lower that phone so y'all can see him when he's down here on the bed. Let me see if I can. Anyway, you'd think that with me, yeah, there we go. Maybe now you can see him. You'd think that with me here on the ocean I'd sleep, but I'm gonna be so afraid of getting stuck and of the high tides coming in. I mean, I shouldn't be. I should just trust and faith and know that the guy knew what he was talking about. I don't mean to second guess that attendant, but I'm like, oh my God, I just, but I did it. And that's part of what I wanted to say about the love-hate relationship is so what I was going to say is I'm not going to sleep much, so I'll probably go get Starbucks when I wake up. And I know that's an extravagance. It's a huge extravagance that I might not should be wasting money on, but it's a luxury, a perk for me, and it makes me so happy. And I'm sorry for anybody that offends because I'm spending money when maybe I shouldn't. But anyway, thank you, Debra. We're gonna go have Starbucks together in the morning. And so that's the thing out here. I tell people, in an RV and when you're traveling and everything, it might be different. I used to have a bumper pull trailer, a Super Spree, and or I called her Super Spree. It was just a Spree trailer, and I used to have a vintage Class B. So I know about RVs and traveling and living in RVs, but in a van and in doing what you do like this, this lifestyle is more akin to traveling in a covered wagon than it is. And I mean, I don't mean to be so dramatic or take away from the things that our pioneers went through, and I'm not trying to equate myself with them, but it's closer to that kind of lifestyle than it is modern day living by any sense of the means. And it can wear on you after a while, and then you get to come do something like this and stay by the ocean. So enough said about that. I sound like Rusty 78609. Enough said about that. Let's move on. And so the extremes and the unpredictability is another aspect, like getting stuck on a cattle guard. Okay, guys, that doesn't have really to do with nomad living. That had to do with me. But and I've had flat tires, and I've been stranded, and I've been stuck. And let's face it, if you're in sticks and bricks and you're just going to and from work and you're doing your regular stuff, you don't run into a lot of those situations. And unless you're me, you probably shouldn't. But anyway, but I'm just saying you have the unpredictability equation too, but then you get to have experiences like my one of my last videos. I shared how I found that 30-foot glass and steel sculpture on the El Camino Trail, and I take risk. I know I do, and some people may think that I shouldn't, but I'm out here for the experience, and I'm out here to find those things like that and to have these moments. And so the other part of my love-hate relationship is taking those chances and maybe pushing the envelope a little bit to where I end up getting stuck on cattle guards, have flat tires and break down and get stuck up to the chassis in sand when I was trying to follow a friend. It's usually that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. It's usually my friends that get me into trouble. No, it's not. It's me. I'm missing a lot of comments, and I'm so sorry. Let's see. And you guys, my mods, y'all know I don't mind if you have to block somebody or put them in timeout. I'm okay with that. So anyway, if you send me something on PayPal, Lauri, I should be able to see it. I've got my email open from PayPal, so it would notify me. So thank you. I appreciate that. And Gina, I'm glad you enjoyed that that sculpture. And if y'all are having to delete somebody multiple times, it's probably time to block them. Okay, so let's see. See what else. Oh yeah, I like the experience of where we were camped. I ended up having to, and it'll be on a video, I ended up having to pay for electricity, and that's how I met Rusty. So see, I mean, even that, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to be out of pocket electricity, a fee, campground, when my budget is for traveling, and I'm ultimately I'm going east until the weather turns, and then I'm heading north to go see a friend of mine that's had a stroke, and I want to spend some great deal of time with her, and so that's the motive for this whole trip. And with my trustee and my friend that does my monthly budget with me, it's budgeted out pretty much to the nth degree of each dollar. And then I go and I do things like Starbucks, and then I go and I do things like I have to upgrade to electricity. But it allowed me to meet Rusty, and I had to upgrade to electricity because I went from snow, talking about extremes, and so this is my love-hate relationship. I went to from snow in the Big Bend to upper 90s, and I was having to run my fans all the time, in between like running 3 or 4 fans, and my refrigerator, my solar power wasn't keeping up, and so I had to pay for electricity. And you just gotta be prepared for extremes like that out here. And the other extremes is so I get to do things like meet Rusty, and I get to do things like stay in a sheltered campground with electricity, and oh God, what a luxury that was, and have a shower every day, and they had laundry there. I didn't know about the laundry till the last day. Rusty told me about it, but those are just luxuries when you're living in a van and on the road, and it was so awesome. You know, but Bandit got attacked at a city park by a stray dog, and we had javelinas, including a big wild boar, coming through our camp every day, and we were in the middle of a paid-for campground. And so it's not like you're going to run into extremes just because you're boondocking or out in the wild like I like to do. I like to go way out in the wild, and I also like to be with people. But it doesn't mean that the extremes only happen way out in the wild. This was in the middle of a paid-for campground, and I was in a city park when he got attacked by a stray dog. So just know that you get to have these wonderful moments, but you also have to be prepared for the extremes and the unpredictability. And I told you about my not knowing where I sleep every night. There are a few places on my trek, and I have my itinerary on a spreadsheet, and I share it with everybody that I'm going to go see, so that they can look at that and see where I'm at, and if I've made any changes, and what days I'm going to be there. And so, but I don't know where I'm going to sleep every night. Usually, I know how far I'm going to get down the road, and I have options, but until you get there, you don't know whether or not it's really going to work for you. And so I sleep here every night. This is my bed, and I love having my home with me, but that doesn't mean I know where I'm going to park it every night. And that's just how I have to do this. Everybody's different, and it's different if you have money. And like my friend that's on here, Stephen, and I think probably Dennis is on here, and if any of you others do you have a Planet Fitness membership? I'll come back to that, Gina, don't let me forget. Thank you, whoever asked. I'll tell you about it in a minute, and I'm sorry if I'm behind on comments. But they all have 1,000 Trails membership, and a New Nomadic is who I'm talking about, and my friend Dennis and some others. And so if you have a new 1,000 Trails membership, let me know in the comments, and because it's awesome, and I wish I did. But you know, Rusty asked me, what is something you regret? And I try not to have too many regrets, and if I do have a regret, I try to work through it and process that, because that'll eat you up. And so don't hang on to regrets. But one of the things that I did is, after my brain surgery, I thought that I'd be able to come back and rebuild my career and everything, and I wanted to hang on to my house. I had bought a wonderful 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and I loved it, and it was perfect. It was on the corner. It was everything I ever wanted. And I couldn't go back to work, couldn't go back to work, and I kept trying to save my house, and I ended up cashing in my retirement to save my house. And so I'm out here not being able to do things, and that was a mistake. I get it, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought I'd rebuild. Anyway, so I'm out here doing this stuff without a surplus behind me, and without able to do 1,000 trails and things where I can have a little bit of space and breathing room and luxury on the road. I literally, most of the time, don't know where I'm going to sleep that night. It's building faith and building skills, and I get to meet amazing people and go to amazing places and do things, but it's just not always that easy. And I don't have a thermostat to adjust for upper 90s or low 30s. It's constant maintenance and work and concentration. So if you think you're going to get out here and just always park on the beach and everything, just know it doesn't always work that way. But it's a good life, and I'm grateful. And I get to be in tune with nature and myself, and spend time with my dog, and I'm not in assisted living, and so I'm very grateful. Planet Fitness membership. Joan hid my cousin. Joan, I think I might have to take you off as a moderator if you keep hiding people. It's so funny. You should be able to unhide him. Click on his name again. Anyway, so yay, Noreen unhid him. That's so funny. Joan, I love you. Let's see. Anyway, Planet Fitness membership, I don't. Again, that's an expenditure. I guess I buy 2 or 3 Starbucks a week when I'm having to travel lots and lots of hours that unexpectedly. Let's see, is that true? Let me make sure. Yeah, last week I think I bought 2 or 3. This week, of course, this week's Friday. I've only had one this week, so that's not too bad. But anyway, yeah, free showers if you have a membership, but I don't. And I only have a couple of months, I think, left to pay off my transmission. Y'all remember my transmission went out? That's something else. You got to have money to pay for stuff like that. And I was very fortunate to be able to get a loan, and I think I've got 2, maybe 3 more months to pay that back. So $10. Oh, really, Stony? I thought they'd be more than that. Is there any? I'll check into it. You guys, I don't want to take up our live chat time, but if it's only $10 a month, I can do that. I'd give up all my Starbucks for that. But I thought they had a big upfront thing too, so I'll check into that. All right, let me see. Have I missed anything else? Hey, Joni's RV Journey, good to see you. And I'm sorry I haven't said hi to everybody else. Doesn't the surf bother me? No, the surf doesn't bother me. I will probably close my, is it bothering y'all? Do you want me to shut it? Okay, I need some feedback. Do y'all want me to shut this, or are you enjoying hearing it? Let me know. Let's see. Oh, no Barky. I think Bandit just now heard, he just now settled down, and he just now heard the surf. He's going to keep barking at it. I'm going to close it. So, okay, there we go. No more surfy. You're okay. Let's see. Good luck, Nola. Nola has something going on. I see, that doesn't help me, Gina, because I can't scroll back and see. No, stop. I can't scroll back and see what she's doing. So can you tell me what Nola is going through that you're drawing attention to me for, please? Okay, Prairie Night Moon, thank you. I will check into that then. Wouldn't that be nice? Showers, that'd be because I think there's a lot of those where I'm going. Let's see. Yeah, I can't scroll back. I'm sorry. Yes, the surf is going to bother me if it comes nipping at my heels or the tires. I'm telling you. Nola, yay, good luck. Congratulations. Yes, y'all can see him now, right? This is what I put up with that y'all haven't been able to see on camera. No, you're going to mess. He's going to hang up on all of y'all. Right. Okay, Wayne, good night. Hit the like button, please. Okay, Gina, thank you. Got it. Good luck to you, Nola, and congratulations. You will love it. Let's see. Yes, that would get to me after a while, Deborah, but I can just shut the vent and then it's okay. And this muted behind my curtains and behind my doors is perfect. So I am going to jump to, hi Nomad Harry, hi Val, so good to see you on here. Oh, thank you. I'm going to jump to viewer now. Kathy Watson, and I think I forgot to tell her that I was going to do her viewer questions tonight. I really appreciated her. Can y'all see Bandit just sitting here? He's just chill. He went to the beach today for the first time, so don't start the ticker yet on this, Joan, because I didn't jump into the topics yet. He went to the beach for the first time today, and I was so happy to see him so happy, you guys. I've never seen an animal act like that. He acted like the happiest being I've ever seen in my life. You couldn't bottle that into a million Disney commercials. It was, and I don't know if I captured it on video enough. I sure tried. He was just so happy and bouncy and loved every moment of it, and his head in the air, and he was just so happy. Anyway, oh good, Nola, and if you have any questions, email me. My email is tbivangirl@gmail.com. All right, so Kathy asked, here's viewer questions. She says, if money wasn't an option, which type of camper or van, he's getting back down. Which type of camper or van would you choose to live in? And she says, consider gas consumption, room in the camper or the van, reliability, etc. Well, I don't know about reliability, and everything is a compromise. It doesn't matter what you choose. You're going to have to compromise on something. It's like, if you get really good gas mileage in a Prius, you've obviously compromised on room. And if you get You know, if you get a bus, $1 million bus, you're clearly not going to have very much. Of course, if you have a big bus, you probably don't care about the gas. You're going to have a lot of room, but not very good gas mileage. And so, you know, there's always trade-offs, and it doesn't matter whether you're in a trailer, a car, a truck camper, a van, a Class C, a Class A, Class B. There's trade-offs. And but if if you saw Rusty's video with my interview, you know, my dream vehicle, not that it's going to happen, but my dream vehicle would be an earth roamer. And he's like, where would you go in an earth roamer? And I'm like, anywhere I wanted to. So if money weren't an option, like you're asking Kathy, an earth roamer is what I would love to have. Where is my favorite place to camp? Deep remote boondocking. I'm not gonna lie, I love people, I love my family and friends, and I love my fellow nomads, but my favorite place to camp is where I can go and not see another vehicle or another person at all. And is it hard to meet new friends when you first start out? No, it's not. If you're worried about meeting friends, go to a meetup. And I'm going to tell you about my meetups, but I don't care what meetup you go to. Go to a meetup. Join the caravans if that's your thing. That's not my thing, but if it is your thing, go join a caravan. And all you need to do is one or two of those things, and you're set for life. You'll meet so many wonderful people you won't even believe it. And I see all the comments scrolling by, and I just know that I am missing stuff. I'm sorry. Yay, Doug, got a lot of solar equipment. Good for you, Kathy. And yes, and Adventures with Jane, I'm like you. I was camping when it was called camping and not boondocking, but that's what we do now. And what type of healthy food is easy to keep in a van? That's different for everybody. I eat beef, and so I have a refrigerator, and so that's my healthy food. Anything else is hard for me to digest. So it depends. That's a question I can't answer. I can only tell you what I do and what works for me. It's different for everybody. So I hope that answered your questions, Kathy. And goodness, if I am missing something over here, y'all let me know. Let's see. Oh, Jackson's Wild Gypsy Cauldron. I am so sorry to hear that. I've done that caretaking, and there are so many on here that are doing caretaking right now, and it can get to you. You continue to take care of yourself. All right. So another viewer question, Carol Coda. Let's see, I hope I'm saying your name right. Maybe Cotta. Anyway, Carol COTA left a question on one of my videos. Oh, she left a question on my video about the finds along the El Camino Real in Fort Craig in New Mexico. She says, how do you find these back roads? I'd like to take back roads instead of interstate. One of the things that I do, and you can do it on Google Maps, is tell it to avoid highways. I used to do that. I've gotten good enough now that I don't. But I use benchmarks a lot of times, and I will use traditional mapping like software, Google Maps, or and if you're going to go to Campendium or freecampsites.net or any of the other many tools that are out there, and find out where you're going. You get your general direction, and then I get out my benchmarks and I see what back roads there are that'll get me there. And I may have to tell Google up to like 10 different points because it keeps wanting to route me back down, right? And also I'll pick cities or towns, they're not cities, little, burgs or whatever, and tell Google there next, there next, there next, there next. And I'll mandate my own little route. But that's how I do it. I pick out where I'm going, and then I get out my benchmarks and I look and see what a back road route might be to take. And then I have to check and make sure I have the budget for that gas. So you got to take that into consideration. And then I check weather to make sure I'm not going to run into any bad weather. And the weather change on you. That's how I got in the snow. I actually knew that was going to snow, and I was prepared. But there was a front coming in, and it was multi-state, and there was no way I could outrun it. And so I just did what I had to do and hunkered down. So there you go. That answers that, I hope. And let's see. Oh, Bandit, you're driving me crazy, buddy. Here, come here. Oh, not there. That's computers. I'm sorry, everybody. He is on a roll tonight. Go to bed. Go to bed. All right. So let's see. Let's see what else. Kathy Stevens, where do I store all that stuff when it's warm out? Now, I assume, Kathy, that you were talking about the blankets I put up and all my curtains and everything. Well, my curtains, they have a hanging place. Like this one. This one stays here permanently. And on my side, I have hooks that are there, and I hang that. And if I'm not using it at all, like tonight, I don't have it hanging at all. It is folded and put in this bottom basket here. And so this bottom basket is where I put my curtains, and y'all can't see it, but just beyond here is a privacy curtain in the middle, and it hangs there full time. So the blanket goes underneath my mattress. The lantern goes underneath my bed back here. I'm not really sure what all it is you're asking me, but I hope that helps. Send me an email if you have specific questions about things that I used to keep warm when it was snowing. Fancy Free is the bomb. She really is a rolling palace on wheels, and it's thanks to so many wonderful people in my life. She's a gift from God through a lot of people. Bandit does want to go back outside. I think he hears that ocean. I think you're right, David. He's like, Mom, I want to go outside. How is everybody doing tonight? I know I have to do all the talking, otherwise it's just dead air and you guys are just sitting there. But I know a few people have shared, but Graham Travels and hi, D Mojo, so many wonderful people on here. Please be sure you hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. And also, if you're doing any shopping, I'm just going to do a shameless plug here and ask you to please use my Amazon affiliate account, because it doesn't cost you a dime extra, and you just shop like you normally shop on Amazon. But when you get ready to check out, go through my link and then check out as normal, and Amazon pays me a few pennies on the dollar, and it doesn't cost you any extra. So, and if any of my mods will put up my PayPal link, I would appreciate it. And thank you, Gina. This was a gift. Somebody sent me money to get me a t-shirt to commemorate my travels. And since where I am is the very, very bottom of Texas, the tip of Texas, and it took such courage to get here, you guys. I have so many times been in fear and thought I might not make it, and I made it. And I'm on the ocean tonight, so this is my commemorative t-shirt, and thank you to my friend. Let's see, that's PayPal, Robert, but can you put up my one of you put up my Amazon affiliate link? And now here's something that I wanted to tell you guys. I gotta go. There is, I gotta look and see. Okay, moderators, I'm gonna have to depend on you to help me out here, because I don't have a note on it. I am doing a discount on my t-shirts for Valentine's Day weekend. Oh, thank you, Joni's RV Journey. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, sweetheart. I appreciate that. So on my t-shirts, and I know I'm not wearing one of my t-shirts tonight, but on my any of my merchandise, t-shirts, cups, tote bags, I took my tote bag here earlier because I did laundry today. But I am doing a discount this weekend. It ends Sunday night at midnight. And moderators, I know I sent that to y'all in an email, but now I can't remember what my discount is. Seems like it was an odd number because I messed up. But anyway, if you will put that link up, so that people can know that they get a discount this weekend, and it's my way of saying Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Hope that makes sense. I almost forgot about it because it's not on my list. Who's having a birthday? Happy birthday, David. Whose birthday is it? Let me see. Oh, see, I can't scroll back. Sunday will be your birthday. Happy early birthday, David. That is really cool. And let's see. All right. Look at you guys. I love how y'all all talk to each other. That is super duper awesome. How long have we been on here? I don't want to hold people up too long. All right, so I'm going to talk about, let's see, Wheel Living, new people. This is so awesome. Oh, there it is. What is my 10%? Oh, okay. I thought I did like a 12% or something. I meant to do like 14% and it didn't work. And so anyway, and you use the promo code lovesick because it's Valentine's Day weekend, right? And so anyway, that reminds me, I'm at like 8,500 subs. I need 1,500 more for YouTube. When you reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'm almost there, thank you everybody. When you reach 10,000 subscribers, YouTube lets you do things like promote your Teespring store and stuff like that. They like make you a lot of deals, and then I can turn around and then make you guys deals. But I'm close to 10,000 subscribers, and this Teespring deal made me think of that because then I can offer my viewers special deals through YouTube even. So we're close to 10,000, and I'm really excited. Thanks everybody. That was exciting to see today. Okay, so let's talk about my meetups. So that's going to be my next topic. If you're, oh, I'm buffering. That's probably because I'm moving. No, that wouldn't make sense. That's like a record player. I hope it doesn't buffer too much. Yes, I'm getting there. I'm so excited. Ooh, Debra V is having a birthday too. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Robert A. Scott. I didn't check it out, but I saw it. That's really cool. I don't know. Somebody said Debra V is having her birthday. Well, Deborah, if I'm missing that, I'm sorry. Oh, Nola, welcome. That's awesomeness. Yay. See, you're one of a big goal of mine. I wanted to do it last year, but you know, I'll take it anytime it happens. So let's talk about my meetups because I'm going to have them in 6 different states. So let me get my notes. And Joan will give us the marker for the time, and that'll be posted sometime this week or next week. There's no hurry on that, Joan. But so you can. But otherwise, I'm going to run through them right quickly. And so the states, I'll tell you the states first, and then I'll come back and tell you the dates. The states are Texas, Alabama, Florida, New York, Ohio, Arkansas, and New Mexico. That's 7. Wait a minute. Texas, Alabama, Florida, New York, Ohio, Arkansas, New Mexico. That's 7. I'm having 7 mini meetups, not 6. I kept saying 6, but it's actually 7. Okay. I'm sorry if it's buffering, you guys. I hate that. Hello, Howard. All right, so I'll put this up in the comments or in a pinned comment later if you need it. So in Texas, it's going to be coming up pretty soon at February 26th. Now, what you need to do is probably email me if you're interested in coming to any of these, and I will send you the coordinates of exactly where it's going to be. Because most of them are at like city pavilions or state park. You might have to pay a day entry fee. Texas will be at the Cedar Hill State Park on February 26th. Alabama on March 14th. Y'all can tell I'm in Texas. My accent is worse. I can even hear it. All right, so Alabama is March 14th, and that will be in Orange Beach, Alabama. And you'll have to email me for the location, please. Or as it gets closer, I'll tell you. Florida will be at the Lake Griffin Pavilion. And I forgot where that is. Dang it. But anyway, that's March 26th. As we get closer, I'll give you more information. But my new t-shirt's bunching up. I just love it. Isn't that too cool? I just love it. And then New York is in Cambridge at June 20th, I think is when I'm going to have it there. Again, stay tuned, keep eyes peeled, because all of this might change. We're still working on that one. Ohio, I need to get with Jam Van, but I want to have it on August 15th. And in Arkansas, I am waiting on a reply back, but I hope to have that in my old school where I used to ride a horse to school, literally. And you guys have seen that on To Meander, my old Compton schoolhouse, and that will be September 5th. Now, I know that that is Labor Day weekend, but if you're in the area, great. And there's also a great place to camp there if anybody wants to come there for that weekend, and I'll be putting that information up. And then last but not least, I have decided to, oh, Valerie, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Beautiful. I appreciate that very much. Awesomeness. Thank you. Hey, that's a great card. I got all the klept and forgot about what I was saying. Oh, I have decided instead of doing like a full big meetup at City of Rock State Park, I'm going to make it a mini meetup for a day. They rent out an entire area, and people can come in for the entire day, and I'll pay for that area for the day, and it has a big pavilion and everything. And that is going, but I'm only going to do like a mini meetup, but instead of just a few hours, it'll be the whole day we'll hang out together. And that's going to be October 17th. So there you go. Texas, February 26th, Alabama, March 14th, Florida, March 26th, New York, June 20th, Ohio, August 15th, Sandy, remind me to get New Mexico, October 17th, and then of course don't forget my big annual 4th meetup at Quartzsite, December 6th through 10. So there you go, 2020, bam, boom, done. Well, not exactly done yet, and I got to get to those places, so y'all keep me in your prayers. Lots of Starbucks in my future. No, those are all places I'm going anyway, and I just, if you're in those areas, then I get to meet you. How awesome is that? Let me see if I've missed anything. Okay. Who did that? Oh my God, how did y'all do that? I don't know how y'all did that. Noreen, you rock. Flying, Robert. Man, that is really cool. I didn't even ask you to do that, and I don't know how you did because I was like going really, really fast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so there you go. Look at the comments that Noreen put up. Oh, yay, Lauren, you got your discount. That is awesome. I love that tote bag. It has a little pocket on the inside, and I use it for everything. I love that tote bag. And you got a sticker too, Lauren. Yay. I think you had a sticker coming for being a patron, but yay. Bam, boom, done. The Dan Van. I love you, big guy. I'm so glad to see you on here. And he is booked. No, I'm booked. I'm booked. Y'all don't have to come to all of them. I do, but I hope you can. That'd be good, wouldn't it? What else? Hi, Sunny Rivers. Thank you for being on here. Sunny's awesome, you guys. Let's see. Hi, Debra from Georgia. Maybe you can come to Alabama. To the meetup there, the mini meetup. If you're interested in any of those states and dates, email me and I'll give you more information. And I'll of course be putting up dates on my channel as we get closer. So the 26th is in less than 2 weeks at Cedar Hill State Park at the pavilion, and I'll be putting up something about that for sure. And so you guys have to know that I have the most wonderful friends in the world. Jam Van just texted me, Sandy, and says she will have a place secured tomorrow for Ohio. So there you go. What else, you guys? I pretty much that's it. Oh, thank you for putting up my email, Robert. Yeah, I've been telling people email me, and I keep forgetting to tell them what the email is. So it has been a wonderful, glorious trip. I am growing so much as an individual doing this trip because it requires so much staying in the moment and not freaking out when when crazy stuff happens, and just going on faith and knowing that everything is going to be okay, and that as long as I'm doing the next right thing, God's got my back. And you guys, y'all lift me up, and I look forward to Friday night so much. And I was gonna look and see, oh, and I just see Joan, thank you so much, my darling. Quickly, and then I'll sign off. I'm gonna try to open a module and see, oh, it's not on there. I want to look at my chat will be coming from. So Dunkin' Donuts, East Coast. Oh, my, probably, no, I gotta have, it's a donut. It's like, it goes with the coffee so well, but they have the best coffee. Yes, the best. And so yeah, I'll probably go from Starbucks to those. And those Dunkin' Donuts are different than the ones here in Texas. Because I was like, I know Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not going to get excited about that. But those are different. I don't know what the deal is, but they are. Okay, so I'm trying to look and see where I'm going to be next Friday, which will be the 21st. See, I really don't know. Oh, you guys, I'm going to have lunch with my former trustee and my bestie Leslie that day. And I'll be headed up toward Cedar Hill State Park, and I won't be there yet. And then I get to see some other great, wonderful friends and patrons along the way, going up through that way. And so next weekend is going to be super duper awesome as well. And you guys, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing my cousins soon, and I'll see you guys on Friday night, and you're going to help me kick off a fantastic weekend. And let me get you back on here, and you'll bring donuts. Okay, Ann, that sounds good. Krispy Kreme. Oh, you guys, y'all are so funny. I love it. Thanks for being on here tonight. Is Randy on here? Hey, Randy, happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. This is so cool. Thank you for stopping by. And everybody, you stay safe out there, and just know that you are loved beyond belief. And I'll see you down the road, everybody. Now everybody wants donuts. Let's go get donuts together. Good night, everybody. Bye.